This is 7 Nightly News with Peter Mitchell.
There's the bounce, Somerville, and there's the siren. Victory for the Bombers.
Essendon fans celebrate as Bomber captain Mark Thompson holds the loft, the 1993 AFL Premiership Cup. Good evening. News from home and overseas later in the bulletin, but first to the grand final. And congratulations to the 1993 Premiers, Essendon. 96,000 football fans packed into the MCG to see a Bombers blitz. Mark O'Brien reports with the first all-Victorian final in 3 years, Melbourne was truly in the grip of finals fever.
Essendon's baby Bombers came of age today in the pressure cooker of the grand final at the MCG. They blitzed Carlton to win their 15th flag, a record shared with the defeated Blues. The best crowd for 6 years, almost 97,000, crammed into the stadium to watch the game, which was never close.
Well, look, I think this side here could, I mean, they are very young. There's a good blend of experience too, but it could probably go on for a few years, I think.
The hold this game had over the public was proved by the numbers who turned up early. Hours before the MCG opened, thousands of members lined up at the gates, which opened at 8 a.m. In less than 2 hours, all the unallocated seats in the southern stand were claimed. Some cut a steel grate in the stand to sneak into the ground. This man, who had a ticket, cut his legs getting in illegally through the wire. He got a seat, took a pass out, and then sold his ticket.
And how much to sell it for?
$2.50. Scalpers were out offering tickets to those desperate to see the game.
They give you a ballpark figure? 200.
Hours before the match, the pubs near the ground were doing a steady trade. Police warned they would crack down on troublemakers.
If you like to call it a blitz, it's a concentrated effort for a major event.
Every form of public transport was bulging with fans. Some stopped to remember the 6 men from the Lindale Football Club who were killed in a plane crash last week.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Have a good day.
The players ran a gauntlet of well-wishers as they made their way into the ground.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Former Essendon champion Simon Madden was having an each-way bet.
Essendon by 7 points and Justin Madden to win the Northwest medal. And Mum will be happy.
The game was an ordeal for the parents of the players.
I think it's probably harder watching your son play or your relative play than it is actually playing.
I'm feeling shocking.
Nerves were also felt by the hundreds of children as they waited for their turn to get onto the ground for the half-time entertainment.
Nervous, going at the ground, and there were thousands and thousands of people.
This is the first grand final since 1990 to be fought out by 2 Victorian sides, with interstate interests cast aside, parochial passions peaked. In Essendon, the Grand Hotel in the heart of Bomberland was doing a roaring trade as the faithful watched the game unfold on the big screens. The action turned the suburb into a ghost town as normally busy streets were deserted. In Carlton, Percy's Bar was the centre of attention as fans watched the match with sinking hearts. The streets were also quiet. So spare a thought for the Jewish football fans, because today is Yom Kippur, the holiest day in their religion. Instead of going to the football, their faith demanded fasting, prayer and synagogue attendance. The halftime entertainment celebrated the year of the Indigenous people. Singer-songwriter Archie Roach hoped the day would unite people.
These are the great things that bring people together, I think, sporting events.
But after the final siren, only one tribe, those wearing the black and red, were pleased with the result. Mark O'Brien, 7 Nightly News.
Well, it's been a fantastic day for everyone concerned, except maybe the Carlton players. And Peter Landy is standing by at the MCG to bring us highlights of the action. Pete, a wonderful day to cap off a truly remarkable year for Essendon.
Yes, Mitch, a fantastic day for the Bombers. The baby Bombers Mark II completing their fairy tale season, outclassing Carlton by 44 points to win the club's 15th premiership. Despite 4 gruelling matches, the Bombers started brilliantly, kicking 5-8 to 1-2 in the first quarter and never let up. Salmon kicked 5 for the winners, while Kernahan was sensational with 7 for the losers. Drew Morfitt.
Celebrations continue for the Bombers, while Carlton come to terms with yesterday's 44-point loss at the MCG. Now Essendon is looking ahead to 1994, and next week coach Ch7 will hold a special meeting at the club to map out plans for a premiership defence next season. This was a classic end to a remarkable season.
What about that?
Sitting in bed as a little kid, you always dreamed about this sort of thing, and now it's happened. I wasn't so tired, I'd be happy, but I'm just so exhausted that I know what to feel.
To be the captain, you know, to get up there and hold the cup to all the crowd and the players, it's just magnificent.
From the start, the Dons asserted their authority on the game, and with Michael Long explosive out of the centre, the writing was on the wall for the Blues.
30 metres out! Oh, what play!
Long's best on-ground performance and the Bombers' commitment paved the way for a sensational 44-point demolition job. There were few bright spots for Carlton, but Stephen Kernahan's 7 goals was nothing short of inspirational. Sticks was brutally frank about the Blues' efforts late last night.
Essendon got the ball a hell of a lot more than we did, and obviously if you haven't got it, you can't kick goals, and that's nearly the end of the story.
But for Essendon, a season that they would have been contented with simply a spot in the finals had gone beyond their wildest dreams. And today, an ominous warning from coach Ch7, who says there's still room for improvement.
Really plan and concentrate about the next year or two, keep our feet on the ground, hopefully with the young side we've got, that we can sort of get back in there very quickly.
Congratulations, Essendon, on a magnificent 1993.
Aftermath, and the celebration's still going strong at Essendon after their comfortable win over Carlton.
Not only were the players in for a big night, so were the supporters.
See the Bombers play up, the other team's little big.
As the team arrived at the Hilton, fans were everywhere. Captain Bomber Thompson summing up the premiership win, not only for himself, but everyone involved.
The greatest moment in my sporting life for sure, and you know, just to see the smile on the people's faces around here and the players' faces, the excitement of the whole thing, it's just an amazing feeling. It's great.
It feels sensational. You can't describe winning a premiership, can you? It's unbelievable.
It's a dream come true for me, and I suppose for most of the players playing in the side today.
For coach Ch7, another triumph after 13 seasons at the helm.
Great opportunity for myself to come along and have a talk about a year that possibly the Essendon Football Club stole the premiership. No doubt about that.
After the formal dinner, it was back to Windy Hill, where the players were greeted by thousands of Bomber fans. Inside, it was down to some serious celebrations. And for some, only hours later, it was back to the home ground of the Bombers today, where thousands more turned out to continue celebrations.
See the Bombers fly up, to win the premiership flag.
Great to see everyone here today, and you know, we won it for us, and we also won it for you. Thanks a lot.
Some of the baby Bombers are still coming to grips with the reality of winning a premiership.
I need to sit down.